I don't like this neighborhood and this house anymore. It's not because it's too big. I just don't like what's in there, you know? I just hate it.
The Badger's got to do all the dishes because his back is bad. He's going straight upstairs.
Yeah, drive me very nuts.
She was nutty.
She is, definitely.
How's your sweet potato, William?
She has it 10 times. Like, stop
I
it!
finally stepped in and said, you've already asked him 3 times. And 3 times he said it's fine.
Yeah. Did you see I got with a crazy, she asked me the serious result. I said, ooh, I could marry it. It was delicious.
Sarcasm.
Yeah.
When I say it, she knows it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
Get home, send a couple emails, go to bed. Oh, I did play truck game 3 times, and 2 times it worked good. So there's a car racing game I want to buy, but it's like $20. I don't want to spend the money on it right now.
Maybe I could pitch in by Christmas if you tell me what the game is.
Well, I want to download I want to download your games onto it, but you have to, and it's fine. You have to say, Dad, I want to go in your room and play my games, and I'll say, go ahead. Get the desk all set for you, and you can let you play. You can do that.
Okay. I might do that.
Or I'll sleep or something. So I got my breathing machine on Tuesday. Hopefully my sleep will start getting better.
Okay. But then we can probably do the phone store get over with.
Yeah.
I really hope this time because I don't like going to the phone store. I mean, especially for you, you have to go back like 3 or 4 times. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. No, it's my phone call is 11:30. It usually ends before 12. We'll leave right at 12. If nothing pops up, I don't expect anything will. Mondays are slow. We'll do the phone.
I hope this works this time.
We'll do a bit of lunch.
Yep.
And then we'll do shopping.
Alright, shopping, yay. I don't like shopping. But, no.
We still got to do that deal where you make a list and you make the picks. I'll just push the cart. Remember, you got to use how to shop for yourself.
Yeah.
You'll learn somehow.
Yeah. So we seriously gonna buy the Powerbuffs tomorrow?
By what tomorrow?
The Powerbuff?
Oh, the Powerball? Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. Like a 1 in a billion chance of winning. I could probably use those $2 or something else.
Alright. So that was a joke.
Well, kind of a joke. I mean, last time there was a big lottery, you went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because you wanted the lottery tickets, but you didn't win, and you were like bummed out.
Well, I win like $1. You remember that?
You won $1. You broke even. Yeah. This is more than most people win.
No.
That's the Powerball.
When someone doesn't match the right numbers in order, that means I still win?
You don't have to get them in order. You just have to get all the numbers.
No. How about you match some numbers? You get something? Like at least 1 or 2
Yeah,
or 3?
if you match, I think 1 number is $1, 2 numbers is $100, 3 numbers is $1,000. I think 4 numbers is $10,000, and then 5 numbers without the Powerball is like $100,000. But you got to get the Powerball with the other 5 numbers to get the billion, or part of the billion, because in theory 2 people or 3 people could all win too. Because to be the only one to win all the money, you have to pick 6 numbers that no one else has picked. It's crazy. It's like they said it was a 1 in 300 million chance. You have a bigger chance of getting hit by lightning and a meteor hitting your head than winning it. Well, again, like I said before, people will play it just because it's, they dream about what they would do if they had all the money. I'd buy a pop and a candy bar.
Well, I might want to get one, but I have no money right now, so I can't do that.
Oh, I got a little bit of money. If you really want a lottery ticket, I got some paper in here in my wallet, I think.
Hmm.
And I can also get some coins. We can each get a ticket tomorrow.
I don't know what's next draw, because it is Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
I'll have to make Maryland.
I don't know. We have to look at the paper.
Oh, Taurus Monday.
Yeah.
Oh my. Now we didn't drive me nuts today. Cherry's alright, but now it's driving you pretty nuts. Hey, why how are you doing? I'm stealing you.
I really got her all rattled about Christmas. I can't believe I said it, but I said it.
But what
Trying to find somebody to do a Christmas thing and trying to find somebody to do a Christmas thing. I finally said to her, I said, listen, she's like, yeah, we can have Richard come over. And I said, this turned out to be a shit show. And she froze. She does that. When you say something to her that makes her mad, she looks at Jerry. Almost like to say, can you believe he said that to me? He did. She did that. I said, look at me, I'm talking. I'm the one talking to you. I said, it's what it is. I said, Richard's either late, he doesn't show up, he comes early, but he needs to be medicated. I acknowledge that, that guy doesn't need to be this way. I said, but before long, we're all stressed out. And then she says, well, I guess I have more patience than you. And I said to her, no. I said, you snap at him more than any of us do. And she kind of smiled because she knew I was right. Richard, shut up, Richard. If that's patience, I don't know, I told her that. I said, you bark at him more than we do. She said, well, that's what your father's been saying. Well, duh. You don't have to be a rocket surgeon to realize that it's an unpleasant experience.
What time do I need to wake up for?
Well, I don't know, about 11.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'll wake up by 11, send my we're on.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to wake by 11 because you can feed Princess her lunch.
Okay.
And then it's in the refrigerator are all these little patties. It looks like a slice of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put it in her empty food dish and use a fork to mash it up a little. And that's her lunch.
Okay.
That's all you got to do.
All right.
I'll feed her breakfast when I get up. I get up about 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I might keep my door open. She might jump on my face.
I'll do whatever you like. I'll probably have my door shut unless it's really. See, the problem is she doesn't bother me when I'm sleeping, but she jumps on my computer table and screws everything up, and that's the only reason she's not allowed in there. She can't. She doesn't. I tell her, Princess, get down. She's like, hell, yeah, I'm gonna jump around the computer table. So it's pretty freaking difficult. Anyway. And then tomorrow night.
I hope my door's closed.
Tomorrow, yeah, I showed you before I left.
Okay.
And then tomorrow night, probably after dinner, we'll scoop a litter box. We'll do that together, and I'll show you how to do it. It's easy.
All right.
And then then it would be Tuesday. Because Jeff says every 2.5 days or so. So he left Saturday. So it'd be Saturday because he scooped it the night before. It'd be Saturday to Sunday to Monday night. So it'll probably be Thursday that the next time will be scooped, and then that'll be it.
Okay.
And you do it twice. Unless you're really bored and you have a big desire to want to play with cat poop, then you can go scoop it more if you want.
Oh, great.
It's like we get home tonight, I'm going to dump a little bit of that dry food in her bowl, and that's it. Make sure she's got water. That's it. That's all you got to do. You got to keep her from getting outside while you're bringing in your stuff. I mean, I'll grab a couple of things to go in, but I'll open the door for you.
Yeah, I can do most of my stuff.
So glad I'm not going to be there for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't even want to be with the two of them.
Just tell them that you're going to Scott's house.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'll do.
If it's a why or not, they're not gonna find out. So they can't even track you down.
No.
So you just tell them that you be at
I mean, if
Scott's
they
house.
call me, it says it's got my phone. No matter where I'm at. They can't track me. So.
Yeah. I do have to go back to Deal Pond Inn on my birthday.
Yeah, that's fine. We can probably do that. We'll go on a Sunday or something. Just leave the buffet.
Yeah.
You know where I want to go on my birthday?
Messianos?
Crazy. I want to have just you and me have a dinner somewhere. Maggiano's is fine. Hopefully by that day we'll be.
That's what you're gonna pick, right?
Shopping houses. Yeah, I'm sure there's. You know, dude, even if you and I just sat together and watched TV together and ate whatever we cooked, that's a happy birthday to me.
Now, if we move in May, you want me to get a job before 4th of July or after? After?
We got to find out where we're going to be, and then we got to find out what works in the area and get you settled and get our addresses changed. And
Okay.
if the house needs any work, no painting or anything, you can help me with that.
So I do get a Social Security money. I can help you pay bills and stuff and rent, you know?
Yeah, I know, buddy.
Now, what did I say about Social Security?
It's supposed to get a little more. It's probably not going to be anything really big. You may get a couple $100 more. Everyone on Social Security is going to get a little bit of an increase. The Republicans want to get, some Republicans, I can't say all, but some Republicans want to get rid of Social Security completely.
What?
Yeah, for old people too. For everybody.
What?
Medicaid, Social Security, everything.
What?
Yeah, they do.
That's so bullshit.
I know.
That's bullshit.
Well, hopefully people hear that and vote against them, but there are some that say they're going to take it all apart and get rid of it.
Oh,
They don't want a penny of their tax dollars going to help people that aren't them. So
I don't want to swear, but they are assholes.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
time.
yeah, Republicans went from being the sort of contrarian people to being evil in the past 6 years.
Hope they go to hell.
I'm on board with you for that one, bud.
I'm gonna watch a movie I get home. You probably got some work to do, so probably tomorrow
I
night.
just got a couple emails to write. That's all.
How about tomorrow night we watch a movie together?
Sounds good.
So when you gonna start getting my Christmas list all set up?
All the things you want.
Yeah.
When are you gonna get back before Christmas?
Mhm.
We gotta pick a day. If you're gonna go up on the 17th for Christmas, what day is it? Saturday?
How about the 16th at night?
Okay. I can make us a special Christmas dinner.
Okay.
As long as
Oh.
kissy face or
Yeah, it's
Or
probably.
we'll just go out somewhere.
Let's just go out. We can split the bill.
We'll go to a nice Italian restaurant or something.
We can even go to Scott Bettini, but
Oh yeah?
maybe try one more time at that the one by our house.
Birmingham?
Yeah.
Sure. As long as you don't have to sit outside and get ignored.
No, not that one. The one
Oh, the other one we went to.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Basin Heights. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Or Messianos, but we might have to make some reservations or something.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. If we go before the lunch rush, we usually get in. Did you try any of that soup at your mom's?
I didn't really care for it.
So what, is she going to keep the rest of it? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I don't really like it. It doesn't taste like... It has something in it that I don't like.
Okay.
Well,
there's other brands.
I know it's like
can
tomato.
make
The tomato was it's something in the can doesn't.
Didn't taste right.
Yeah.
Well, I can make it from scratch. Maybe I can do that this week, and I think I can do a better job.
So I have a question.
Yes, sir.
After the phones are switched and I get the bill thing on my phone and computer, are you gonna see it too? Or it's just me?
No, it'll be you.
Alright.
That's why it's going to be. You can either have it paid automatically out of your card, or you can do it yourself for your card on the website or on your app.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll have to remember to do that, or it'll turn your phone off. So
I'll probably just get it automatically.
automatically.
Yeah, but I can still read the bill, right?
No, you still get the bill. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did they do the same thing like internet, water?
Yeah, a lot of places do. My I think my water didn't. Internet can. Phone does. Most places do. Electric does. Gas does. Although with the electric and gas, I didn't do it automatically. Because I wanted to pay it. I wanted to see what it was before I paid it.
So I was thinking to live close by my mom's at Crystal, or on the way to Lansing. That's what I was thinking. I was going right down the cities and look them up and see there's no country. We can look them at prices too. Pick a few of them. I'll load them, or two of them at least doesn't cost that much. And I'm trying to figure out a way to find out a good area and bad area. I'm
Well, I
trying to
mean, I
think of
know the further west you go, the more rural it gets. Fowlerville's going to have a lot of farmland, but they might have a few neighborhoods.
I'm not thinking of Fairfield. I'm thinking of a lot of cities that go in.
Howell, Brighton, they have neighborhoods.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We got, as soon as we find some cities we like, we'll start going on Zillow. And depending on how the money is, I'm going to call Christopher Wallington, the guy that helped us with George's house.
Well, yeah, I remember that guy.
He can help us find some places too. But he's got real estate people have a better internet thing than we can find on Zillow. They've got a real good one. They've got, I think it's called the MLS. It's a listing service. But he can a whole like we can tell him exactly what we're looking for. 2-car garage, ranch house, near schools, things like that. And he can type that into the computer, and it'll show him in the cost and that. Zillow does some of the same stuff, but if we start to run into problems finding some places, we might ask him to help. He charges money, but he's got all the resources.
I'm so glad Matt's gonna be okay.
Oh, yeah, he's fine. He's a tough guy. He can handle it.
Sorry, we recording my phone at the dash cam. The dash cam's having a
It's
problem.
alright, I still gotta try the glue to put up there. Although I might not do it now because it's maybe getting close to. If we keep this in the next summer, then yeah, I'll stick it up. But
Let's see.
if I end up getting rid of this truck earlier, I gotta take all the wire out for it and put it in the next thing we get. Because I still like them, but for some reason this one would not stick and hang up in my weird. It's a good one too. I still got the plug-in back camera, so if we got a car with a regular back window, I can put the back-facing camera too. I think my tummy needs rubbing tonight, William. I think you're the man for the job.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah.
I think Jeff and his girlfriend come back Saturday, I think, in the afternoon.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
know if it's Friday or Saturday. If it's Friday, we got to adjust David Buster's, but I'm pretty sure it's Saturday. I'll ask him tomorrow. I'll send him a text, he'll respond. away to the house. I'm gonna clean along the whole kitchen wall with like all his boots he's had there for 40 years, plus all those bottles of weed remover that belong in the garage.
Oh.
And then I think probably Friday I'll mop the whole kitchen floor, clean the stove. And I'm not gonna say a thing. You'll come back and realize it's all been moved and cleaned, and just Jennifer feels a little guilty because she's done nothing to clean it. I saw her vacuum once.
That's the Tokyo of the
Yeah,
Richard
that was
Pugh.
Turkey Hotel. That's where Richard puked his food in his mouth and cleaned it.
Great.
That place is out of business.
Gotta hear that.
Remember that? The
Yeah.
little guy I just thought was funny.
Me now is great, just great.
Put a fucking piece of meat in his mouth like that. One piece there to swallow it.
Oh God.
And he hacked it back up into his mouth and took it out and he ate the rest of it. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I could. It's
Good
just
thing-
Richard. But,
Good thing me now I get some pumpkin pie.
oh,
You two have to see that. Oh.
Christmas is so difficult there. I think about the last 5 years, 6 years, I have not enjoyed. I was just so glad for it to be over with. You know, Grandma trying to do all the stuff in the kitchen, barking at everybody, leaning over the counter, barely breathing. Sits in the same spot at the table, at the head of the table. I have not enjoyed it.
Is Nana 79 or 80?
She's 80 or 81. Maybe 81, 81. That's what I'm going to get him for Christmas. I'm going to get him a stand-up pad to put in front of the kitchen sink so it doesn't kill Jerry's back when he stands there. He's never changed. You know, he's got a dishwasher, but he washes all the dishes, and then he puts them in the dishwasher again. I say, why, Dad, why are you doing that? You got a dishwasher. Oh, I know. I'm going to wash it anyway. No, I have a dishwasher. I rinse them off, yeah, but I don't wash them. He washes them. Crazy. You know that Uncle Jeff's having surgery tomorrow, I tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. 9:30 a.m.
I don't talk to him at all, but
So we probably get together with Wendy next week if down at Mumbo's.
it'll be nice. You guys have fun. Papa says you guys still talk. You and Wendy?
On text, yeah.
How often? Like every month, every week, every few months, every few weeks?
Not weeks, probably months. To say hi.
It's nice of you.
I don't text Jessica anymore because I didn't ask her number.
They asked you not to call it? Well, right, they should stop texting, right?
Yeah. But Wendy, it's okay. Because it was her idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, you apologize to me. I think it's kind of rude that they would ask you not to text your number anymore.
No, they didn't say that.
Uh-huh.
They said they're too busy. But I know Wendy really better, that's why I still text her.
Yeah, I don't. You know, I'm not close. I mean, Wendy's nice, and I said hi. I talked to her a little bit. I know nothing about Jessica and her. What's the boyfriend's husband's name?
I don't move up.
Dave or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know either of them. Instead of going to these get-togethers with Jessica and acting like I'm part of it, I just don't know them. I don't feel like socializing with people I don't know. So
I know Wendy.
I know Wendy too. I mean, gotta see if it's in my room.
Now, do I need to vote for myself, or are you gonna help me?
We'll see if they let me help you. If not, they'll have someone to help you. But all you have to remember, and we'll talk about it there, is you're gonna vote straight Democrat. And all you do for voting straight Democrat is you push a button, one button. That's all you gotta do, and all the Democrats you pick.
Okay.
I'm going straight Democrat. Because there's not one Republican I would ever vote for.
No, I hate Republicans.
So,
Is Jerry Republican or is he Democrat?
no, he's Democrat.
Yeah.
Nana's Democrat. Uncle Jeff is Republican.
Jeff who?
Brother, Uncle Jeff.
Oh. And the other Jeff too.
Oh, yeah.
And Chris Sawyer is a
Oh,
Republican.
yeah. John Flores, too. Time changes only an hour, but always affects me.
I got Jerry, not Jerry. I got man a birthday gift.
Oh, what'd you get him?
A pumpkin cookie muffin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Throw it to his house and he likes it.
Is that one you saw online?
Yeah, online.
Speaking of which, when we pull up to the house, I have you get the mailbox.
Alright.
Start doing it each day.
I'm gonna do the mail every day.
That's fine.
That's my job. I can do it when I'm at the house. I could do a check in the afternoon or something.
If you mean walk up to the mailbox and get it?
I could do it myself.
Just be careful.
Be careful.
I know it's weird telling a 23-year-old be careful crossing the street. But I'm protective of you. So.
Gotta be careful. I'm suspicious of someone had a gun. I gotta.
I don't want to throw about that.
Fences.
Clear off my side table so I can set up my breathing machine.
Getting that on Tuesday.
Yeah. Tuesday night be the first night to use it.
So what time are we leaving on Tuesday?
I gotta be there at 10. It's probably a half hour away.
Okay.
About 9:30.
Okay. And then on Wednesday.
Are we going anywhere Wednesday?
That I don't
No, I
remember.
don't think so. Because I got a work call at 8:30 in the morning. space heater in your room tonight. I turned up the heat at Jeff's house. It was like 66. I turned up to 69.
I don't need the space heater tonight if you turn up the heat because Jarvis not there, Muggle.
Right. Got pulled over. I must try not to get out of the way.
Oh, you're not using this car, are you?
No. I was trying to obey the law and not be in the lane. So.
Yeah, we didn't have no sirens this morning when we got pulled over.
Oh, you already stopped, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't have his lights on.
So he sees you pulled over and thinks you're broke down. So he pulls up behind you and makes sure you're okay. He sees two people in a car. So, oh, no, maybe their car broke down.
But how come the officer didn't put his lights on?
Probably not a lot of traffic. I mean, were you on the country road or are you still kind of like in Carson City?
It's not really a country, per se. I mean, it is a country because it's close by the freeway.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he didn't turn him on. He must not have thought he was going to get, don't worry about getting ahead. But, no.
I mean, when I saw, I didn't see the cop car until he gets by the window, you know. And I told him, well, it was a police car, but no lights.
Last week on the street, on Jeff Street to the corner and back. I only did it one day. Didn't do a very good job at exercise. For one day.
What happened?
Nothing. Okay, walk. I walked to the corner and turned around and came back.
Is that when you FaceTime me?
Yeah, I was walking.
You think we'll do it again or no?
I don't know. If you ever want to go for a walk, I'll go with you. Did it about 6 o'clock after I got done with work.
I have a question.
Yes.
In my future, if I live in a big house someday with a family and get a wife and kids, how much do you think of Johnny K's house, the big house, what it costs? If you have any guesses.
$500,000.
$500,000?
$500,000, $600,000 for a house size of Johnny K's, yeah.
That's,
In that area. It's a very good area.
I mean, how about buy a house?
As I said, about $500,000 or $600,000. So if you wanted to buy a house like that, you probably have to have about $100,000 saved up.
Okay.
Make a down payment on it. And then you probably, every month, would probably pay about $2,000 a month. You'd probably have to pay that for about 30 years, 30-year mortgage.
Okay.
You got property taxes and things like that, too. But Johnny K and his wife both made very good money, better than most people, so that's how they could afford it.
Well, I know you. How about this? $900,000.
Yeah.
Let's just pay everything off.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I would pay more taxes or just make home bills?
You mean if you just paid the whole thing off at one time?
Yeah.
You pay property taxes every year, or every quarter.
Okay.
Wouldn't have a house payment, but you pay the property taxes and the bills for the utilities and that. You'd pay less money because you own the house, but you still have to pay your property taxes and insurance and things like that.
Okay.
There still would be some payments, but nothing like as if you had to pay it all.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want a house that big. I wouldn't need one. I think even if I had 2 kids, it was a big house. It had a big basement, all finished. Big formal dining room, living room. Right? Or, John and Yamali enjoyed their things. They liked having nice things around, things like that.
That's a small house in Jerry's, correct?
Yeah, I think a little bit smaller. I mean, just the amount of, square foot size. Yeah, it was a bit smaller. Not a lot, but
Isn't he a big house like Jerry's, like with clean basements, or no?
Well, yeah, there are. I mean, like a finished basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some like that.
That would cost like more than 100,000, right?
Oh yeah, it costs a lot of money.
You must be, yeah, it must be have to be rich to get all those stuff, right?
Well, Johnny K was rich. There was a little while when Jerry and Nana were rich. Not rich, but rich enough.
Like what, like Romeo?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know exactly how much. I know when Grandpa Drake passed away, that was Nana's stepdad. He left a lot of money behind, and that helped her. And I think they use that to pay the house off. Right now, they don't have a mortgage payment on that house. They pay property taxes and insurance, but bills, but they haven't made a house payment in that house in years. And that house wasn't expensive when they bought it, even for when they bought it. It needed a lot of work. I mean, you can buy a house that big for not so much money if it needs a lot of repairs. And they made a lot of repairs to that house, Dan and Papa did. I mean, it was decent when they moved in, but it was an old man that owned it, and he hadn't done a lot to it. And when Grandma and Grandpa bought it, the first thing they did was the kitchen. I remember that, because we ate out a lot, because there was no kitchen in there. They tore all the walls out and were repairing everything. So, but they put a lot of money into it. The basement, I mean, they didn't want a clean basement. They didn't have to have one. It's probably better that they didn't, because it would have always been dirty and flooding. You can be happy in a small house, you can be happy in a big house. It just, it depends on who you're with and what makes you happy. I could have been happy in the Birmingham house. I would have fixed it up a bit, but I didn't need anything bigger than that. Comfortable bedroom, a nice little office. Start small. Your first place you have will probably be small. A couple bedrooms. Then if you decide to get married, then you'll have a bedroom to sleep in, and a bedroom if you have a child, or if you have a guest room. And then that's what everyone does, is when Nana and Papa had me. When Nana and Papa had me, they lived in a one-bedroom apartment, and they did move out, but I think it was 5 years after I was born, 4, 3, something like that. And they didn't have the money to get the house. Once again, Nana always says you got to do these things yourself. Her dad helped her buy the house, buy the first house we lived in. And then that was a big enough house for her grandma lived there. I was there, and then Uncle Jeff was born. And it was at that point they started thinking it was time to get a bigger house. And I think at that point they were able to do it themselves. And they bought the house they're in now. Hard to buy a house lately for anyone. I mean, it's even people that have pretty good jobs, they're doing okay. They can't afford a house. It's harder to afford a house now than it has in any time in American history. Some people just rent, and a lot of people say, "What's the point of owning a place? What do you keep?" I used to say back when I was your age, "Oh, you gotta buy. Buying is the way to go. Renting is throwing away money." Well, it's because if you owned a house, if you bought it for $100,000, there was the hope that in 10 years it'd be worth $400,000, and you could sell the house and make a little bit of money you didn't have before. That rule isn't quite so true anymore. It's changing. And houses are so expensive. You know? And then for a while, even renting became too expensive. People think, where are people going to live? If you can't afford to rent, can't afford to buy, that means you can't afford to have a shelter to live in. But now rent is starting to go down a little bit because of inflation and everything else. Have to regroup. You know, people who have a good job for a long time, you build an emergency fund. And I know I told you about this. It's a little savings account you keep with about 6 months of what you would make for pay in it. And if for some reason something happens like what happened with us, you could live off the emergency fund for a little while. Or in the case where we moved, we had to leave the house, then we would have had that money to move into some other place. But I haven't made enough money in the years to have an emergency fund. Now I hope to be able to do it. If the company likes me, I probably got about a good 10, 12 years left to work before I would pretty much have to retire. I can't see myself doing the job I do now past 70. I don't think they keep me past 70. So that gives me, 12 years.
So what do you do here, somebody? You just gotta not work and just
work at Walmart or something. I don't know. I'd like to be able to retire at 70. I'd like to be able to have money sitting in the bank that I can afford to pay my rent and keep food on the table, and then have a little hobby and hang out with you and whoever you married or friends with, and, see my friends. That's my hope. Let's see. I know that when Nana and Papa pass away, there's going to be a little bit of money coming to us. Same with Uncle Richard, and that would probably be what would have to put away for that purpose. Because I want you to have money too after I pass away. Help you along. So we're working on it. I mean, it doesn't mean let's say something. Let's talk sad for a second. But let's say Grandma and Grandpa died tomorrow. The money that I would get from that would not mean I would go buy a house. It doesn't mean I'd go buy a new car or we would start taking trips. It's not that kind of money. It would help us move, obviously, into a nicer rental. But the money doesn't go in the bank. It's going to get saved, and just going to invest it and try to get it to grow, and then it will go to you. That's the goal. So, I don't want to sound sad or anything, but I'm still working the plan here. I worked underemployed jobs for too many years. Most people by my age they've got their retirement starting to plan out. Jeff did that too. He's got a pension. So certain jobs give you pensions, which means they pay you part of what you made working for them every month until you're like 80 or something crazy like that. But there are not many jobs anymore that pay pensions. Jeff's got a pension because he worked for the government. In this case, it was the police department.
I'm gonna check the mail tomorrow.
Okay. Check it tomorrow.
And then I'm gonna carry all this stuff myself if you do the door.
I mean, I'll help you. I'll carry some stuff.
No, I got it.
Do you want me to carry a bag?
No, just do the door and.
Okay. I mean, I'll keep.
Now I had to get a new case this week.
Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe we'll do tomorrow or something.
Yeah, tomorrow will be awesome.
What we do is we go. I need to know what size. They make different cases. I need to measure that iPad, see what size it is.
Alright.
So we buy the right one. I feel like I got a big poop coming on later. You want to hang outside the bathroom door and listen to me? Is it a raccoon or cat? Could be a raccoon. Just going off the side there. Or a cat.
I think it's the street cat.
Stray cat? Princess burned the house down. No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Still there.
And plus it's gonna be right in my room. I have to put all these bags in.
Well, she wants to see you. Be nice to your wife, you know. Alright, buddy.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to share our same bed.